Central Bank of Nigeria announces further policy changes, lifts restriction on domiciliary account. Sanni Egidi hosts constituents, friends, well wishes to successful inauguration reception in Abuja. African delegation tells Putin to put an end to Russian-Ukrainian war. In sport, Nigerian Super Eagles defeats Sierra Leone in 2023 African Cup of Nations qualifiers. This is the MLC TV Global News, reaching you live from the city of Lokoja, the conflict state of Nigeria. I am Babrella Onwalu. Thanks for joining us. Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello has reinstated 5 appointees who earlier resigned their various positions to contest the state All Progressives Congress APC governorship primary election in April 2023. During their inauguration at the government house before the state executive meeting, Governor Bello charged them to deliver their duties with uprightness and utmost priority. Our reporter has more.
I, pharmacist do solemnly swear and sincerely promise that I will not directly or indirectly demean, transmit, reproduce, except to a person to whom it is my duty or to whom I am authorized.
The Chief of Staff to the State Governor Abdulkarim Mohammed Jamiu, State Accountant General Jibrin Momo, Auditor General Yakubu Okala, Commissioner for Finance, Budget and Economic Planning Idris Asiru, and Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs Salami Ozige were inaugurated following the successful screening and approval for re-engagement by the State Assembly. Governor Bello charged them to spend the remaining part of the tenure to deliver true allegiance and dedication to duties to move the state forward.
But I urge you to emulate and imbibe this spirit of forgiveness and tolerance and ensure that we, as much as possible, come together and serve our people.
They promised to deliver up to expectation.
We sincerely appreciate you. Most humble manner, I will continue to serve your new direction administration and the entire people of Kogi State as we have been doing before. We will continue to remain united, to remain resolute, to remain dogged in the pursuit, the objective and goals of the new direction administration under your course. Thank you so much, Your Excellency.
After the State Executive Council meeting, the Commissioner for Information and Communications, Kingsley Fong, will brief journalists on the decisions and approval granted to improve the security architecture of the state through an approved memo seeking a law to repeal the prohibition of kidnapping and other related matters, Law 2015, and reenact the Kogi State Prohibition of Kidnapping and Other Related Matters, Law 2023.
Council also resolved today that the chairman of each local government council should be responsible and take full charge of the security of their domains in view of the attack, the unfortunate attack on the broadcast facilities of the Kogi State Broadcasting Corporation at Ochaja, which led to the cutting away of the 60 kVA generator and also cables that were used in the broadcast station. Henceforth, chairman will be held responsible for breach of security in their domains. A memo seeking approval for a bill for a law to repeal the prohibition of kidnapping and other related matters, Law 2015, and reenacted the Kogi State Prohibition of Kidnapping and Other Related Matters 2023 was approved by the Council. To this effect, the Attorney General of the State and the Commissioner of Justice have been directed by Council to forward the memo containing the bill to the State House and Assembly. This is aimed at strengthening our criminal justice system in the state, especially as it affects things that have to do with kidnapping and other violent crimes, including thuggery in the state. The Council approved the immediate termination of the appointment of the now former chairman of the Market Board, Danjuma Ochila. He was accused of neglecting his duties and also promoting the return of filth to the state that is currently one of the cleanest in the Federation. So his appointment has been terminated. In the next few days, his replacement will be announced. Approval was given to the memo seeking for the creation of the Directorate of Medical Laboratory Services in the Ministry of Health, Health Agencies, and Health Training Institution in Kogi State. This is to promote the operations of medical laboratory scientists across the state, and especially in our health institutions.
On the recent approval granted for the establishment of a university in Okunland, the Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology, Wemi Jones, said the government is working with the Implementation Committee to ensure speedy approval by the National University Commissions, NUC.
Gave the Ministry of Education and the Office of the SSG the mandate of setting up an implementation committee. I'm happy to announce that the committee has been inaugurated by His Excellency, and the committee had since moved to work. As I speak with you, the committee has had several meetings in Abuja, and we've gone really far. Let me also announce that the committee is chaired by Professor Olu Obafemi, FNAL-NNON. He is a professor of English language. And today at EXCO, a memo seeking approval for a bill for a law providing for the establishment of Kogi State University, Kaba, and other matters connected thereto 2023 was presented by the Honorable Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, and it was approved. And EXCO mandated the Honorable Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice to transmit the law to the State Assembly for the Assembly to carry on with their legislative duties. Because a university law is a prerequisite for the National Universities Commission, is one of the prerequisites for the National Universities Commission to give recognition and approval to any university that will be established in Nigeria. And the idea is that before the end of next week, the National Universities Commission will approve Kogi State University, Kaba. On another note, let me also inform you, gentlemen of the press, that the Council approved for the raising of funds, about 15 billion naira, that will go to the establishment of the Kogi State University, Kaba.
He clarified the rumor making around.
The committee met thereafter and confirmed that in view of everything put together, it was more expedient for us to start the university in College of Education Technical, Kaba.
Wemi said at the appropriate time, all plans shall be unveiled to the public. Faith Abdugafar reporting for MLC TV.
The President's Nigerian Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs, NSCIA, and Sultan of Sokoto, Muhammad Saad Abubakar, has declared Monday, 19th June 2023 as the first day of Zulhijjah. This follows the sighting of the new crescent, signifying the end of the month of Zulhijjah. Based on the sighting of the new crescent, the Sultan announced that Wednesday, 28th June 2023 will be the day of Eidul Adha, Eid Kabir, and wishes the entire Muslim a happy Eidul Adha Mubarak. Saudi authorities have declared Tuesday, 27th of June 2023 as the day of Arafat. Zulhijjah is the 12th and final month of the Islamic calendar, a significant time for Muslims globally as they perform their annual Hajj pilgrimage and celebrate the Eidul Kabir festival. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, has announced further policy changes. According to the Director of Cooperative Communication, Dr. Isa Abdul Mumin, the policy changes are aimed at promoting transparency, liquidity, and price discovery in the FX market. Abdulmumin said this is to improve FX supply, discourage speculations, enhance customer confidence, and ensure overall stability in the FX market. He said that in line with deliberations at an extraordinary bankers committee meeting, noting that the CBN provided further guidance to deposit money banks (DMS), the CBN spokesman said that the DMBs are mandated to provide returns to CBN, including the purpose for such transactions. He added that cash deposit into domiciliary accounts would not be restricted, subject to due diligence by DMBs conducting proper Know Your Customer. He added that the Apex Bank would continue to engage stakeholders and issue further guidance as it implements the ongoing reforms. CBN had earlier announced removing the foreign exchange cap to allow banks to trade the naira against the US dollar freely. Pastor Kehinde Omodara of the Christ Apostolic Church, Sokoto, Lokoja, Kogi State, has been inducted as the pioneer Zonal Superintendent of the church. The maiden inauguration and induction service in Lokoja had in attendance dignitaries, pastors from different zones and states, friends and family members of the inductees, among others, who celebrated with Pastor Kehinde over his elevation in the vineyard of God. Let's join Richard Toluyemi for the detail.
It is something that you cannot accomplish any of it by your strength. Therefore, pray constantly and fervently for the Holy Spirit to enable you overcome anything capable of making you to stumble, or that can make you a stumbling block to others. Pastor William Omodara, are you prepared to carry out this that have been laid out before you?
Yes, by the grace of God.
On your declaration, you are hereby put in charge and oversight of Christ Apostolic Church is your console as a Zonal Superintendent today, 18 June 2023. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost.
Danced and sang melodious songs led by the choristers as they also prayed for the success of the new superintendent of the church, Pastor Kehinde Omodara. The regional superintendent of CAC in Agege, Lagos State, Pastor Emmanuel Adebola, who congratulated the inductee over his new position, told the congregation to build their relationship with God.
What I have for the congregation is that we should try to know God. When we know God and serve God, it is then we will be able to succeed as a nation.
The Oluwa of Okefi in Kababunu local government area of Kogi State, Oba James Adeniyi, described the inductee as a committed believer and prayed to God to continue to preserve him and his family.
So he's a brother. He has been very good to me. So he's a nice man. I've been praying for him. He shall be well with Omodara.
After taking the oath of office, the new First Zonal Superintendent Sokoto of CAC Lokoja, Pastor Kehinde Omodara, expressed his happiness on his elevation and prayed to God to see him through in his new office and encouraged the congregation to continue to work for the growth of the church and the nation at large.
So happy because the message to the congregation is a big task. We need to work, evangelism is our priority.
Other dignitaries at the event, Billy Avoy Unwogu, Senior Special Assistant on Electronic Media to the Governor, and the House of Assembly member representing Kababunu State constituency, Sheyi Bello, who represented the Kogi State Security Advisor, Commander Jerry Omodara at the event, prayed to God to see Pastor Kehinde Omodara through in his new office. Also, Pastor Okalawon of the CAC Zango congratulated the new superintendent and called on the congregation to continue to pray for his success. I am Richard Toluyemi reporting for MLC TV.
In politics, the House of Representatives member representing Ajaokuta Federal Constituency, Sanni Egidi Abdulrahim, has been described as a result-oriented leader that will bring unprecedented development to the federal constituency. This was the assurance of those who gathered at the Tobig's Garden, Abuja, to celebrate with him on his successful inauguration as a member of the 10th National Assembly. Sanni Egidi appreciated the people for the show of love and promised to live up to expectations. Our reporter, Richard Toluyemi, has the detail.
After being inaugurated as the House of Representative member for Ajaokuta Federal Constituency, Sanni Egidi Abdulrahim held a reception at Tobig's Garden, Abuja, to celebrate with his constituents, friends, and other well-wishers. Speaking about the personality of Sanni Abdulrahim, who is popularly called C, the House of Assembly member for Ajaokuta State Constituency, Jibril Abu, and his colleague Otokiti Al-Hassan Zakaria of Hokei State Constituency in Kogi State both expressed confidence that the area will witness great development in view of the various good track records of the House of Representative member.
We are expecting nothing other than a new Ajaokuta, because with him we know it is a new dawn.
Honorable Ibrahim has his people at heart, and I'm sure he's going to do a lot because he's pregnant with a lot of ideas for his people, that people will enjoy the dividends of democracy in this 10th assembly.
Also speaking, the cashier of Ajaokuta local government area, Abubakar Nasiru, Muhammad Ibrahim from Okene, Abdul Malik Hamza from Ajaokuta local government area, and Abdul Hamid Onimisi all praise C for his commitment as impacting the lives of the people at the grassroots.
Before now, he has shown enough capacity to lead. People have not had it like this. We've not had it positively like this. But just this part of his slogan, where he says he's going to do it differently.
He's a very nice man. That's all I can say. I wish him success. A very big one. My prayer for him is long life and prosperity, good job. Then, in fact, our youth, we are in support of him because we know he will provide for us.
We call him Sea of Hope. This is based on his antecedents. He understands the pains and yearning of the people.
Others in their remarks prayed to God to see the House of Representative member for Ajaokuta Federal Constituency, Sanni Egidi Abdulrahim, through in his quest of ensuring a better life for the people of the area. During his arrival to the venue, C was welcomed by the people amidst jubilation. The House of Representative member for Ajaokuta Federal Constituency appreciated the people for their show of love towards him and promised to deliver on his election promises. I am Richard Toluyemi reporting for MLC TV.
In crime, two Qatar-based drug barons, Iheanacho and Ugoke Oluchukwu, have been arrested by operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency following the interception of their methamphetamine consignment at the Murtala Muhammed International Airport, Ikeja, Lagos. Oluchukwu was the first to be arrested during the outward clearance of the Qatar Airways passengers at the departure point, Terminal 2 of the Lagos Airport. The spokesperson for the NDLEA, Femi Babafemi, noted that officers discovered the suspect was traveling to Doha with Ivorian passport with the name Iheanacho. Babafemi said a further scrutiny of his black carry-on luggage led to the discovery of a false bottom concealment of 2 parcels of crystal substance that tested positive for methamphetamine, weighing 1.00 kilogram. The NDLEA spokesperson said further probe led operative to discover Oluchukwu's Qatar-based senior partner in the trade, simply identified as Murphy. According to him, Murphy was later found in Nsoka local government area of Enugu State. We'll go on a short break now. We'll be right back.
Malachite TV Online is here. For your timely and reliable news that reaches you fast with the breaking news, choose MLC TV. Get human interest stories right here on MLC TV with entertainment, sports, business, culture, tourism, and fashion news stories all featured on MLC TV. Not forgetting political and current affairs news, state and federal government and people's matters will be discussed regularly on MLC TV. MLC TV, your one-stop online destination for unbiased, accurate news, entrepreneur ideas, and youth matters to the rest of the world. MLC TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone.
Welcome back. And on foreign, Kenya and the European Union have signed a trade deal which, once ratified, will give Kenya tariff-free access to the EU market. The deal is expected to enhance Kenya's economic development, with President William Ruto saying it will stimulate Kenya's manufacturing and export finished value-added products out of Kenya. Trade Minister Mrs. Korea termed it a proud moment for the country after signing the EU-Kenya Economic Partnership Agreement with EU Trade Commissioner Valdis Dombrovskis. South Africa's President Cyril Ramaphosa has told Russia's leader Vladimir Putin to bring an end to the war in Ukraine. Ramaphosa's remark came as he met Putin in St. Petersburg as part of a peace mission with 6 other African countries. Putin told the African leaders that Ukraine had always refused talks. Meanwhile, Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky told the delegations that he would not enter talks with Russia while they occupied Ukrainian land. The war has severely restricted the export of grain from Ukraine and fertilizers from Russia, which has affected African countries in particular and intensified global food insecurity. Over now to Jonah Malik for the sport updates.
Hello and a warm welcome to MLC TV Global News Sports Update. Spain emerged champions of the 2022-2023 UEFA Nations League following a 5-4 penalty shootout victory in the final over Croatia after regulation time had finished goalless. Barcelona youngster Gavi fired a wicked effort which went agonizingly wide off the mark in the 12th minute of the game in what was an early opportunity for La Floria Rocha. On the half-hour mark, Ivan Perisic powered a towering header towards the bottom left corner, but Spain goalkeeper Unai Simon was on hand to thwart his effort. In the 65th minute of the game, Rodri unleashes a long-range shot which went inches wide off the left post. But the clearest chance came in the 84th minute when substitute Ansu Fati goal-bound shot was blocked off the line. Extra time was needed in a bid to separate both teams as scores were level after 90 minutes. In the ensuring penalty shootout, Nikola Vlasic, Marcelo Brozovic, Luka Modric and Ivan Perisic scored for Croatia, but Meja and Bruno Petkovic missed as Spanish goalkeeper Unai Simon both saved their efforts. For Spain, Joselu, Rodri, Mikel Merino, Marco Asensio and Dani Carvajal converted, with the exception of Aymeric Laporte, who failed to convert from 12 yards. The victory sees Spain claim the UEFA Nations League for the first time and the first international title since the UEFA European Championship Euros in 2012. Still on sport and coming down to Africa, in a thrilling encounter at the Samuel Doe Stadium in Monrovia, Liberia, Victor Osimhen and Kelechi Iheanacho stole the show with a scintillating performance, leading Nigerian Super Eagles to a hard-fought 3-2 victory over Sierra Leone. With this win, Nigeria secure their place at the 2023 African Cup of Nations with a game to spare, much to the delight of the passionate Nigerian fans. This goal marked Osimhen's first for the Super Eagles since June 2022, when he netted an astonishing 4 goals against Sao Tome and Principe. And that's all on Sports Update. I am Jonah Malik reporting. Back to Akasta for more stories.
Thank you, Jonah. Joy Dada has the latest happenings in the entertainment world.
Welcome to our Today Entertainment segment. I am Joy Dada. In Africa, popular comedian Anita Alaire Afoke Asohan, better known as Real Worry Pikin, has revealed that suicidal attempt made her venture into the rib-cracking business. In an interview, the mother of three says starting comedy helped her heal from the trauma, stressing that she took the decision in a bid to motivate others who are going through similar challenges. Real Worry Pikin revealed that she contemplated suicide several times between 2017 to 2018 because of a debt she and her husband Ike Chike were owing, adding that she has been receiving testimonies of how her motivational talks stop others from committing suicide. And on foreign scene, Italian Adha has been named BBC Cardiff Singer of the World 2023. The 29-year-old was named the winner after 16 singers competed in the 10-day competition, which is a major event in the classical music calendar. Commenting on his victory, Adha described it as a dream come true. The event, which began in 1983, sees singers perform a repertoire of classical and contemporary songs. American rapper Metan Poet, best known as Big Pocky, has died at 45. The Houston-born rapper collapsed at a stage during the performance at a bar in a neighboring Beaumont, Texas, late Saturday night. Security personnel and a woman who claimed to be a nurse rushed to his side to administer aid. Pocky was eventually transported to the hospital, proclaimed dead. Pocky hit the limelight following his collaboration with DJ Screw, launching the popular chop and screw style of the South. The late rapper released countless bodies of work before his demise. May his soul rest in peace. Thanks for joining me. I am Joy Dada, reporting for MLC TV.
Thank you, Joy. And that is the size of our package. If you like what we are doing, do support us by subscribing to our YouTube channel, Malachi TV. Like and follow our Facebook pages, MLC TV and MLC TV2, Instagram MLC TV 2021 for your event coverage, appearances on any of our programs, contribution, comment and advert placement or sponsorship. Please call or send SMS to any of our numbers displaying on your screen. Join Malachi TV online on weekends to watch our various programs. Saturday 7 p.m. Political Arena, Sunday 6 p.m. Women's World, and Monday 9 a.m. The Opinion. It is Malachi TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. Please be your brother's keeper to build a happier and better society together. Thank you for joining us. I am Babrella Onwalu. See you tomorrow.